Yeah, child support in Jersey is crazy. that's that's a crazy one right there. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm thinking, should I play some GTA today? Mm, yeah, I should play some GTA today. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play GTA today. Oh, hey everybody. Salute. Yo, my man John, salute, man. You already know. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Hit that like, comment, share, subscribe. Let them know, you know, what more could be said. You heard? Welcome to the show, man. Well, I'm your host with the most on Big Trades, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Y'all gonna hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, let everybody know that I'm here. Share it out to these people, let them know I'm sitting up, I'm alive. All right, I'm doing well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Laid in the bed, finna get ready to pop up on the GTA shit, man. And get active, man. You heard? You know what I'm saying? What's up with everybody out there, man? How everybody doing out there? Everybody good? You think this that kind of live? I think you should just go ahead and chime out right now because I gave that all I can give. I can't go back and forth with nobody that I can't even see. You hear me? So if you came here for the response to that, it's not a response. You know what I'm saying? Nigga pretty much made that clear. You know what I'm saying? Um, Salute to everybody in attendance. Appreciate everybody being in the motherfucking building and shit like that. I'm just chilling. It's a chill vibe for me. Uh, I really ain't got nothing to talk about. I just came, really just popped up on the live just to really show my face, you know, cause niggas be saying some of the onlyest shit. I be trying to figure it out, but I'm done figuring shit out. You know, I'm just up here doing my thing, man. You dig? Uh, so, you know, welcome to the show, man. Yeah, pretty sure. Nah, she's doing great. You know, you see in the thumbnail, we went to Jersey. Well, attempt to be Jersey. You know, I ain't never heard of no shit like that. Or Henny, I see you in the building. Salute. I never heard of no shit like that a day in my life. Nobody, you know, I don't know. Niggas just come up with any and everything, but we got better vibes going on this day, man. Salute to everybody pulling up. What's going on with everybody, man? How everybody doing out there, man? Everybody doing good? Everybody doing all right out there? Yeah, man. I'm all right, man. Doing all right, man. Just trying to make this day, man. Hey, yo, Henny, man, you gotta hit me up, man. I ain't heard from you, G. Like, I ain't heard nothing from you, my nigga. I'm glad you're doing better though, man. I'm glad niggas just stopped playing with your name out here. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. Salute to you, man. You don't got to, you know, you ain't got to go there, man. You know, but I'm glad you got your shit together, man. I'm glad you got your story out where motherfuckers can understand and shit like that. Motherfuckers was just hating on you. I'm glad motherfuckers came out with the truth and just, you know, pretty much just put you all the way in the clear and shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody, if you ain't did no shit like that, you shouldn't deserve to walk around with that type of shame on your back. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you and your family. Hope y'all can get y'all shit together, sit down and get y'all some help. You know, talk about it or whatever. You know, y'all got to meet up over a dinner buffet, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That would be great. You know what I'm saying? More than less than these trauma bonded ass niggas up here keep trying to tell y'all stories and shit. You know what I'm saying? These niggas don't even have a life. They don't even know, a lot of these niggas don't even know their mamas and daddies, you know what I'm saying? So, like, salute to you, man. Everything is everything, man. Salute to Jamila Bryant, man. You know what I mean? Appreciate you for popping up in the building, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't know their mamas and daddies. That's why a lot of niggas up here, is angry, trauma bonded. A lot of niggas ain't even raised their kids, their moms and aunts and shit end up raising their kids because they got enough time for YouTube and the streets, but don't have time to be mothers and fathers, you know what I'm saying? So with that, salute to you, man, which we know for a fact with paperwork that you that type of that sits for your family, you know what I'm saying? Now, would I say that you 100%, I don't know. I can't explain all that. That's between you and two grown people. Only thing I cared about was to make sure you wasn't who they said you was. And you very much proved that. And, a lot of people's not getting up here apologizing to you for what they putting you through and put your kids through, you know what I'm saying? And all of that shit right there. Only thing these people seem to do is want to make content and fun about some shit that it's not even really that funny, you know what I'm saying? Um, you have a bunch of people up here that's laying down in their own misery. So they need a little company. You know what I'm saying? They need a little company. So with that being said, shit, if I were you, what I would do, I get back to content and doing what I do, man. Fuck what motherfuckers gonna say. Motherfuckers gonna put your name in the shit. They ain't even gonna put your name in the title. You know what I'm saying? You see how all those people they was sitting around, they was using your name. Fuck you, this, that, da 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 da. Now all of them is like, well, even though he didn't, so don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you got yourself together. I'm glad you cleared your name up, make sure that you and your peoples were straight and all that. I'm glad to know somebody on the app that's finally not doing half of that shit they said that's written, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of these niggas just don't even got no shit that's written. They just going off of he say, she say, you know what I'm saying? LL Doom, I see you in the building. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of people they just goofy like that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad personally with myself, I'm happy that you got your shit together and you wasn't who they try to make you out to be. You know what I'm saying? Thank God for a nigga like Trace who's not just gonna sit back and fall from the stupid tree. You feel what I'm saying? So uh hopefully one day y'all all will get it together, just from you, your baby girl, the other boys. All y'all can be able to sit down at one table, eat a nice ass dinner, and laugh about the shit. Because all these people up here gonna do is make mockery of your story. They're not here to help you. They're here to make mockery of your story. Do you see after a motherfucker went out their way to try to prove your innocence, ain't not now one of these motherfuckers jumping on the live and said, hey, you know what? I apologize to you, Henry, for putting you in that situation. I apologize for your baby girl. You have to be put in that situation because we thought or we had the wrong perception of who you was. You know what I'm saying? So with that, man, I appreciate you for you holding your peace, but sometimes, brother, you got to open up your mouth and start speaking a little bit more. Yeah, you don't got to get up here and put your family and shit down, none of that. But sometimes you got to speak a little bit more. You know what I mean? Dwelling in the past, flashbacks when I was young. Whoever thought I'd have a baby girl to 3 sons? I'm going through the difficult stage. Yeah, that was crazy as hell. I ain't never had no shit like that. I ain't never had no shit like that in no fucking. I was just as shocked as you was. I was like, wait, what? You said who? And Mother was like, yeah. I'm like, man, fuck her, man, fuck that. Just let that be, man. You can't argue with nobody you can't see, man. You feel me? So that'd be pointless. You know what I'm saying? And it's in so many ways, you know, everybody catching on to that faceless shit. You ain't got no face, you ain't got no actions about yourself. Nobody's not really counting that. You know what I'm saying? Like you just stuck behind an avatar banging for dear life. I don't know what to say about that. As you see in the thumbnail, I always been around my kids. I'm always be around my kids. Even my other kids, I always have been around them. So like, I don't understand where all of this bullshit come from, child support, Jersey, and all this shit right here. That shit is fake. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to press fake news. This is what I'm saying. You got people up here that just that bored with their life where they want everybody to be miserable just like they was. I'm not miserable. I'm comfortable. Like the nigga Payne said, I'm comfortable in my own fucking skin. So it's nothing that you can get up here and try to shame me out or down me down for. I have more than enough pictures with me and baby girl. We spent a lot of time together from the time she came out the womb to who she is now. And I'm gonna continue to be there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always be in my baby girl life. I love her. She's something special. She looks just like her old pappy. You feel what I'm saying? So like at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker got to say or what a motherfucker talking about. My daughter don't have to get on no app lying for a bunch of niggas. She's not getting up here accepting a bunch of pictures from niggas. She not gonna be one of them type of bitches that want to smile up in niggas' faces knowing she got a nigga at home. None of that. She's gonna grow up to be a strong young girl. She's gonna know what right and wrong is. She gonna know if something is wrong, then you automatically open your mouth and you speak up about that. You don't sit back and you watch a motherfucker fall behind a lie. You know what I'm saying? That's what me and my bond with me and my daughter is. My object as a father is to make sure I be better than who I was, not to try to shower my daughter with a bunch of gifts because I wasn't there. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of you niggas up here be showering your children with gifts because you don't have time to spend with your children. I'm always around my child. You know what I'm saying? Like, we even did the father and daughter drive off. You know what I'm saying? I let my daughter drive my car, you know what I'm saying? And we in the car together. And we was bonding. We was having a good time. Like all this, motherfuckers trying to figure out your business and shit like this. This is how you know niggas just don't be working for these people that they said that they work for. Because what government is gonna lie and say I have a child support in Jersey and all my shit is stuck in North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure that out. A lot of these motherfuckers is not social workers and all this shit that they say that they is. They just know how to get up here and they be done listening to other people's lives and how they talk and mimic shit. And then they get up there and start saying the same shit they heard from another fucking YouTuber. Or they done heard from another podcaster. Or they done went over there and seen a special or motherfucker sitting down talking and intellecting and shit like that. Yo, I'm done with the fake ass news. Trays don't have no child support in Jersey. That's a fact. Everybody know I don't have no child support in Jersey. I think you the only slow motherfucker that would have came up with an idea like that with no paperwork, no nothing. This is what I'm saying. A lot of people that's another thing people have to stop saying. Well, yeah, I mean, I get all of that, but sometimes you got to learn how to shut your mouth and play your role. Learn how to shut your mouth and play your role. That's that. You can't come up here blaming Trays for some shit that a motherfucker felt like opening up they live and talk about. Trays ain't say nothing wrong, so I don't give a fuck who baby she is. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. You know what I'm saying? That if she comfortable in her own skin to want to jump up here and do all that line and bullshitting, that's cool. I mean, I ain't tripping off of that. My daughter's straight. You feel what I'm saying? My boys are straight. Everybody else is straight. The rest of my family's straight. All my brothers got their kids. All my brothers take care of their kids. We not raised in that type of family where we often neglect one of ours. We always have been there from the time they was born, from the time and now, and we'll continue to be there to the time we get the fuck away from here. We only got one life to live around this motherfucker, and we wasn't raised to be around and try to dick ride off of other people. We wasn't raised to try to figure out what other people's lifestyles is and who's taking care of who's kids and all of this shit right here. Nah, my daughter's straight. My daughter stay in a condominium. She stay good. She live good. What the fuck is we talking about? Wrong child. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna talk about anything in Jersey, you're talking about the wrong kid. Let's talk about it. I said a mother from Jersey. I ain't say nothing about my child support in Jersey. Let's talk about it. No, I ain't apologizing about shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not apologizing about shit. What the fuck I'm apologizing for? That don't even sound right. You gotta ask yourself the question, who the first person that popped on their live start running their goddamn mouth? That's who need to apologize. I'm not apologizing about shit. I said what I said and I meant exactly what I said. I can't go back and forth with a motherfucker I can't see. But however, I will clean up all the lies when as they go. As they fall in verbatim, I will clean up every fucking lie that there is. You know what I'm saying? I got pictures, proof. I got all that shit. I ain't gonna just sit up here for hours and hours and hours and running my mouth and getting a bunch of help from my whole a bunch of niggas that's sucking out of my ass and ain't never seen my face. Like, nah, that you got the wrong nigga. This is not that ain't how Trey's give it up. Trey's one of them type niggas. I'ma show and prove every time that need to be proven. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? I'm always around my kids. I'm always doing shit for my kids. My kids wear nice fucking clothes, Jordans, Timbs, Dunks, all them name brand ass clothes just to find out my daughter don't even like that shit. She don't even like it. She told me one day, she's like, Daddy, can you buy me some Crocs? I was like, baby, you don't want no Jordans, no Timbs, no. Nah, I just rather have some Crocs. Can you buy me some of those? Closet full of Dunks, Timbs, Jordans, Pumas, whatever you could think, whatever kind of shoe you could think of, the little girl got it. Up to date shit, she got it. Tablets, all that shit. Try to buy a little Dell computer and shit like that. No, she wanted a motherfucking Princess and the Frog computer. So what I tried to do, I tried to go get the computer wrapped. I tried to go buy a little Dell computer and get it wrapped with the little Princess and the Frog on it. And some kind of way she found out the shit was just a fucking a case. And she was like, nah, I don't want this. And she was serious as hell. Cause you know why? A little girl at her age, she still got her innocence. You understand what I'm saying? She still got her fucking innocence. 669C in the building. She still got her fucking innocence. She not worried about what daddy around here doing. She not worried about if daddy, long as she can see her father, long as she can wake up and she can come see her grandmama, long as she can go see her other grandmama, long as she can wake up and see her mama smile, that makes her day. She's not like my, the other ones that like, she's not like my nieces and my nephews. She's not like the rest of the kids. She's different and then I can respect and I love her for it. You understand what I'm saying? I love her for that. She's so different. She's so unique and she's smart and she's funny. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I don't worry about what a motherfucker that get up here that don't contribute to shit that I got going on. Tell me anything. You know what I'm saying? My baby mama love me to death. Ain't no better love that you can get from a baby mama like I got, nigga. Like I wake up every morning to a good morning. We love you, daddy. Text every morning. You understand what I'm saying? Rather she want to send that shit, rather she don't want to send that shit. I could go home anytime I'm ready. I could just walk home and just go home. You know what I'm saying? But I'd rather sit in my king size bed and play GTA. You understand what I'm saying? Because you know why? My little girl taken care of. And that's not something I have to look over my shoulder and worry about. And making YouTube my everything is not something that I worry about. I wake up every morning with a smile on my face and I jump in the car that's running. Matter of fact, we got a couple of them in the yard. You understand what I'm saying? Got a couple of cars in the yard. So we're not sitting here wondering no. We wake up, we have breakfast like a family. Sometimes I can be able to go take her to school like a father. Sometimes I could go over there to the crib and chill like a father. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't got to ask and I ain't got to beg. I can call right now on live right now and say, hey, I'm coming over. They will be more than happy to hear from me. It's not no, oh Lord, what's the problem? What problem do you have today? It's not a problem. I can go home anytime I'm ready. A lot of y'all just be hating because a nigga don't have to stand up here and go through most of the shit that you niggas have to go through. I don't gotta go through that shit. I wake up every morning, smiles on my baby face. You ought to see when she go to school, she look like something that come out of a fucking magazine. Like, don't worry about what niggas be talking about. You know what I'm saying? A nigga asked me today about another YouTuber. He was like, man, maybe y'all niggas need to sit down and just talk it over. No, I'm not talking over nobody. that pops on the live, that actually got my fucking number, that pops on the fucking live and start running they dick suckers about some shit you don't have no idea, listening to your fucking audience. I don't listen to my audience. My audience can't come in here and tell me a motherfucking thing. My audience been told me to quit fucking with you, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers in the background that's sitting on your show now, once upon a time were cool with me, didn't want me at your show. But now I see all of y'all sitting up there sucking each other's toes and rubbing each other back and shit like that. That's cool. I'm with that. I'm not down. I'm not here to downplay nobody. Hey, that's just what it is. I give my people freedom to go wherever the fuck they want to. They go sit in your chat right all day, all night. I don't give a fuck. I still fuck with my people. They still got wrenches in my show. You know what I'm saying? Even your bum ass still got a wrench in my show. You know what I'm saying? So like at the end of the day, we don't have to play these type of games with nobody. Like I'm not gonna play no games with nobody. Like
I know.
Man, shut the fuck up, please. Don't nobody want to hear that shit.
Man, like I was saying though, you know what I'm saying? It takes a bitch nigga to come up here that actually got charges of beating up on his girlfriend. You understand what I'm saying? A nigga who actually got domestic violence charges on his name to come up here to keep talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Let's just see what the fat motherfucker talking about. Hold up. Let's see what this fat motherfucker talking about. Oh, he gone? Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, like I said, I thought a nigga who lost his family to the YouTube app came up here and said something. Talk to him, Ghostface. I thought a nigga who lost his family to YouTube came up here and said something, nigga. I thought a nigga who beat up on his girlfriend came up and said something. You know, we got your paperwork too, nigga. You be whooping on females too. You another nigga that and beat up on females and want to get up here and start talking all that gangster shit, start talking all that positive shit, start talking all this shit. But don't you got a domestic violence charge on your record? Hoodies up. Huh? 3 layers of stomach. Don't you got that fucking same jacket under your rep, nigga, that you done beat up a female? You can't catch a you cannot. Let me speak clearly when I say this shit, right? You cannot get a domestic violence for beating up on a nigga. I want you to understand that. It's only 2 ways you could catch a domestic violence: beating up on children or women. Which one was it, Hoodies up? You got a #1 domestic violence. Latin Pain, you also got a #1 domestic violence. Wax AP, you also got a #1 domestic violence. All y'all niggas got domestic violence written on your jackets. It's sad. Like, it's sad. Every one of y'all niggas got domestic violence written on your jacket. And let me say this again. For these niggas get up here and really want to start running these narratives talking about what is domestic violence. Domestic violence is what you niggas got on your records, right? And just to be clear, can you catch a domestic violence on a man? No, you cannot. A domestic violence is only where a mother, a woman, or a child is not safe in their own way of being. It don't say nothing about a man. You understand what I'm saying? So when you niggas be catching these #1 domestic violence, that means y'all having domestic violence with your family, right? Meaning that y'all in there beating up on your girlfriends or your kids. Y'all want to run around the app and make it seem like everybody else is jumping on their kids, beating up on their kids, doing all this fly ass shit to their kids. But really though, y'all niggas the ones that got the allegations under y'all jacket. Pain, you strangulated the bitch. That wasn't a nigga you strangulated, my nigga. You strangulated a bitch. You strangulated a bitch. So, you know, at the end of the day, we got to figure out why y'all niggas like jumping on females. Then you get up here wanting to put it off on the next nigga like he's around here jumping on females. Yeah, you strangulated a female, strangulating her. Yeah, you know, you choked the bitch out. Hoodies, your bitch died. Why everything is funny? Your daughter mom died. Will it be safe or would it be fuck nigga of me to run around and say, oh, did she die of that shit? Because a lot of times you remind me of somebody who got that shit just because you got weight and shit like that. Medication seem to blow a person up. And why did she die? She didn't die giving birth. So why did she die? See, I could get real disrespectful and say some dumb shit too. You know what I'm saying? Why did your ex-girlfriend die? Why? Was it because you was sticking your uncircumcised peen inside of her and got her sick? What was it? Was it a vaginal disease? What was it? What was the reason why she died? Was it cancer? Because everybody gonna blame it on cancer. Everybody gonna blame shit on cancer because cancer seemed to be the only thing that, you know. Right. Speak about it. Speak about it, me. So with that meaning, what me just wrote down, the spouse and the kids. That's the only way you could catch a domestic violence charge. Ain't it right, hoodies up? Cause you running around lying to motherfuckers, telling motherfuckers, oh, my domestic violence came from beating up on a nigga. You can't catch a domestic violence beating up on a nigga. You only can catch an assault charge. See, I'm so glad everybody's not fake. Appreciate that, meme, for dropping that in my chat. I appreciate that. If I, you know, appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? You can't catch a domestic violence by beating up on niggas. You only can catch a domestic violence by beating up on a woman. You know, you know what I'm saying? That's the only way you can catch that domestic violence, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? While you up here chasing Henny around the app, we need to start getting up on your shit and wonder why you was around there beating up on that female until she died. And what was the reason of her dying? It wasn't because of no sickness, you know, no other type of sickness, was it? Besides the one that you try to, you know, tell us. Because you can get on the app and say anything while you know, your people's died. What was so wrong that the female did that you had to jump on them? A big ass nigga like you that know you can beat a female, but yet not still have that same energy for a nigga who pissed on your mom's grave. And your excuse is because you sent a dick pic off to his wife that you allow a nigga to go piss on your mom's grave. One of the bullshittest excuses I ever heard a nigga come out his mouth and say, because a dick pic ain't worth my mom getting pissed on, my nigga. I wouldn't even feel like I did enough work to this nigga. it wouldn't have been nothing to stop me from going to Delaware to find him or wherever the fuck I had to find him at. A nigga piss on my mom's grave, and the first thing I say is, well, I sent the dick pic, so he really upset about that. No. You send my wife a dick pic, I'ma like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna be like, oh shit, bitch, what is this? And you know, nah, I'm gonna be like, yo, okay, right. But then turn around, let a nigga piss on my mama grave and see how would I act then. Oh, I'm gonna act a fucking fool. Yeah. Let a nigga stand over my mom's shit, pull his cock out, and piss on my mom's grave. Nigga, please. You must, with them tight ass bent up hats you wearing, I think they cutting off the circulation on your brain. You know what I'm saying? They're cutting off the circulation of your brain. Your brain ain't thinking straight because your brain got you believing that a motherfucker pissing on your mom's grave can be compared to a dick pic. Then on top of it, y'all repping all this big Brooklyn energy, and a lot of you niggas is not even in Brooklyn. Hoodies up. Talking all this Bronx energy. You're not in the Bronx. Latin Pain. Did somebody just lose their grandmother and they didn't even show up to? Oh, I got the pictures of that too. Did somebody just lose their grandmother and didn't show up to the funeral? Niggas are sitting in your grandmama funeral popping pictures. Try to see can they find you, and you wasn't even there. Oh yeah, it's gonna get dark for a lot of shit. I'm just playing easy right now. You know how trades do. I do a little talking and a little talking, but when I get up on my action shit, I ain't gonna want to talk. I ain't gonna want to do no, you know. It's all good. We just do what we does. You know what I'm saying? You can stay backstage, brother. Stay right back there and you will listen. You got front row VIP seats to listen to exactly what I got to say, my nigga. Appreciate you for being in the building, right? Now, we got a lot of domestic violent patients out here. And I want to know which one of you niggas gonna pop the live open with these niggas got #1 domestic violence attached to their name. Well, let's start asking the niggas the same questions we asked Henny. Was you beating up on your girl or was you beating up on the kids? Because you can't catch a domestic violence for beating up on a nigga. Y'all niggas got #1 written on your shit. Hoodies, Pain. Y'all got #1 domestic violence. #1. Not #2, not #3, not #5, not #6, #1. Meaning y'all had to be beating the shit out of this motherfucker. They didn't just pop out on a one request and you got a #1 domestic violence. No, nigga. This was some shit that continuously happened. Shout out to Mr. Meow. Y'all continuously to do it. And the nerve of y'all niggas be up here chasing Henny around the app. We need to start checking y'all shit too. And just because y'all who y'all say y'all are, and y'all thinking just because y'all older people and y'all got the streets, listen to everything that the fuck y'all talking about. Which one of y'all niggas gonna get up, make the live and explain your DV cases, your domestic violence cases? Niggas running around the app talking all political. Niggas on the app talking all highly and righteous and shit like that, but you home beating up on shorty. The nerve of a fat nigga. A big, nasty, oompa loompa ass nigga. 3-4 stomachs, 3-4 chins, jelly roll arms. And you round up beating up on that girl like that. That's probably how the first one died, till you were whooping on her. That's how the first one probably died, because you were whooping on her. And they ain't had no choice but to let the kids go into your custody because their mama is dead. She gone. She out of here. She kicked the bucket. She bit the dust. It's niggas like you should get up on this app and be very, very humble with a #1 domestic violence next to your name. You in Latin pain. See, Henny didn't know how to come back and respond to you niggas because Henny didn't know all of that. See, Henny don't know y'all niggas got #1 domestic violence cases against you. He don't know that. See, it would have been more of a bang if he would have knew that. So you know a nigga like me, I know all about that. See, I know all about that. My man didn't. He's standing there just trying to figure out what was the best thing for him to respond to. He couldn't. He didn't know. I know. I've been around long enough. I know. You niggas got #1 domestic violence against your name. You got one nigga got his whole mama grave pissed on, and he walking around still trying to play tough. Niggas still trying to play tough. Had that same energy for the nigga who did that to your mother. Gave her a golden shower. Your mother was the first mother on YouTube to take a golden shower, nigga. If I was your mother, I would have flipped in my grave 1,000 times and haunted the shit out of you, you fucking coward. Every night I would pop up in your dream calling you a coward. You didn't fight for my honor, you fucking coward. She was something. She was something. She was getting polished up, oiled out, and everything. She was getting something. Meanwhile, he comparing dick pics to his mother getting splashed on. Split splash, she was taking a bath, huh? Split splash, she was taking a bath, huh? Hey, you imagine that you wake up one day and a motherfucker standing over your mom's shit, pissing on your mom's grave. And the best thing you can do is go in the bathroom, pull your size triple XL drawers down, show your penis, take a picture of it, and send it to a man's wife and say, well, since you pissed on my mom, here's a dick pic for your wife. Man, y'all the only one that be scared of something that you can't see, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the only people on the app that's scared to see somebody that you can't see. Yeah. Nobody don't care about that. Yeah, y'all can't come over here controlling this show. My name ain't Ghostface Fleas, my nigga. You can't come over here controlling this show. It ain't no controlling over here, my nigga. Either you could come and be a willing participant, or you can just get the fuck out of the chat. One of the two. Like I said, this live is not about nobody I can't see. Until a motherfucker open up their camera and I can actually see them, I go up there and bang with them right now. You know what I'm saying? If from now on, if I can't see your face, I'm not banging with you. I say what I said at the first video. Motherfucker were hurt, so hurt they made 3 lives about me. I ain't heard about it. I said what I said in that one live, and that was that. But on the other hand, we're gonna get back to these domestic violence, right? Like, yeah, I don't know. Do your mama still smell like New Jersey J urine? Didn't that happen sometime last year, right? Do she still smell like what she did last year? Your mom took an R. Kelly golden shower, nigga. Hey, the golden shower is golden, my nigga. Hey, listen, golden shower at a grave site is gold, my nigga. That's gold, my nigga. That's gold. Now you mad, want to start trying to tag Henny. Don't tag Henny. Henny ain't do nothing to you. Henny ain't did nothing to you. I'm up here talking to you now. Hoodies up. #1 domestic violence. Huh? We had all this energy for Henny about putting the kids and his wife and all these other people in danger. What about this fat so in the chat? He got a #1 domestic violence. #1. And it's documented with a piece of paper to go with it. This nigga is a registered woman beater. Been to court for it, jail and all. #1 domestic violence on your record. You can't catch a domestic violence by beating up on niggas. You remember last year, sometime around about this time, he jumped on the platform. He went to talking all that hot and heavy, spicy shit, talking about, oh, I beat up a nigga in Florida. That's the reason why I caught a domestic violence. You can't catch a domestic violence for beating up on a nigga. That's assault. Either you're going to get assault with a deadly weapon, minor assault, assault by strangulating. That's the only way you can catch an assault case. But now you can catch an assault on a female, but you can't get a domestic violence on a nigga. 2 niggas fighting together can't catch a domestic violence. That's a fact. Assault on a female, you can do that all day long. But 2 niggas can't catch a domestic violence case. See, when you start getting on their nerves now, them niggas over there scrambling and scrapping and scraping. Scrape, nigga. Scrape. Scrape the fucking pot clean, nigga. Yes, the Lord. Scrape the fucking pot clean. I want to see how many of you niggas gonna get up there and put this nigga on the hot seat. Huh? Huh? Put him on the hot seat. #1, domestic violence is what you charged with, my boy. That's why you don't stay in Florida no more. Why you spin the block and came over here licking all types of balls, ass, feet, and all, right? Explain to the world how you walk around here beating up on females. Explain to the fucking world why your wife really left you. You know why his wife really left him? And I'm gonna be honest with you. She left the nigga because, for one, he put you two first, right? You two first. For two, she got tired of wearing Temu clothes. This the second lady he was with. She got tired of wearing the Temu clothes. This nigga bought his girl Temu outfits. The woman is deaf, not stupid. You imagine your boyfriend work all day, because none of these niggas is married. You imagine your boyfriend been working all day, all week, all month, and you walk in, you say, babe, and that nigga like, yo, what's up, baby? Yeah, we need some new clothes. Okay, I got you. Don't say less. Your dress size still large, you know? What's your drawer size? Yeah, okay. What type of shirts and shit you like to wear? Okay. And ladies, answer this. You know, all my ladies, I want y'all to answer this question. And the nigga walk in and he say, baby, I bought your clothes. I got everything that you need. And she all excited and shit, like, right? And she opened up that motherfucking bag and that motherfucker say Temu on the side of it. Temu on the side of the bag. We already know the nigga got nothing but roaches in his house. Now, here you go bringing Temu bags with the roaches. It was already said that you got roaches in your crib. Now, she got to deal with roaches. She got to deal with a fat nigga that can't even see his own shit. It's just a lot going on in that house. That nigga got to put a weight belt around his stomach to even have sex with the lady. You got too much stomach. Ain't no way in the hell you on top of that lady. She got tired of it. She want a physical fit man. She would love to sit down in a nigga lap. Sit down in a nigga lap and just sit down and, you know, actually grab a nigga waist. You know, she can't even grab your waist. The only thing she can do is just grab your stomach. She hold on to your stomach. That's the farthest her arms can go out. You fat hippopotamus ass nigga. That's the farthest her arms can go out. You look just like the turtle from Rocco World, my boy. Like, she got tired of that. She got tired of the turtle shell in front. You got a turtle shell in the front of your stomach, nigga. You know, most turtles got the turtle shell on the back. You got a turtle shell in the front, nigga, which is your stomach. That's your turtle shell right there. You have a whole turtle shell right there, buddy. And you trying to lay on top of that little ass woman and thinking you finna put all your weight on top of her to screw her every night. She's supposed to have been left a long time ago. She'll quarter past late any day. I don't even know why she stuck around that long. But then again, fat guys like to eat food. I'm pretty sure you probably would. The only good thing she probably was getting out of that shit, you probably was, Lord, tonguing her down or some shit like that. Whatever that was more she was able to do. A fat nigga like you couldn't perform. You couldn't perform. There ain't no performing. You could perform like you say you could perform, nigga. You would have kept your first wife. You would have never killed that bitch. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a cold-hearted fact. You couldn't even, you got too much stomach, man. You got too much weight. You might need to lose a couple pounds, go to the gym, sit down, run a treadmill, run in circles, all types of shit. So your wife can actually see you as as somebody that she was like, hey, listen, you know what? We is gonna do this tonight. We is gonna do that tonight. That woman didn't want to be with you, son. She was stuck with you because she had some kids that she wasn't ready to take care of them by themselves. That's how women do. Women would do that type shit. Women would stick around because she know that ain't no other nigga gonna help her take care of these kids. So she needs somebody to help take care of the kids. She needs somebody to help take care of the kids. The disability ain't gonna cut it. A fat motherfucker like you like to eat. She know these type of things. So you was good at something. You just wasn't good at what she wanted you to be good at. You was good at something, feeding, I wouldn't even say protecting because you failed to protect the first lady you were with. You beat her ass. You failed to protect the first female. She just died. She was like, to deal with your agony, I just rather go on to the other side. You standing on her side like, what about the kids? She was like, fuck those kids. I'm gone. I'm out of here. You deal with it. She got tired of you beating her ass. Is that why sometime around about 2 years ago, you was on the live, you was talking about suicide was real? You wanted to kill yourself? She ain't haunting you every night, is she? After you whooped her ass. She's not haunting you every night, is she? Every night you close your eyes, she's not standing over you, is she? She ain't smacking you in the face every morning. Wake up, fat ass. She ain't standing over you, haunting the shit out of you, is she? You waking up out of them cold sweats and shit like that because you know how badly you treated that woman. Number one, domestic violence. Mr. Let other YouTubers violate your mother. The only YouTuber I know that lost your whole family off the app. You lost your whole family off in the app. Sir Valentino, I see you in the building. Salute. You lost your whole fucking family on that. Your whole fucking family. The nerve of a fat nigga who lost his whole fucking family on a YouTube app. Romeo, I see you in the building. Carlton, I see you in the building. Salute. I couldn't imagine waking up, losing my whole family to a YouTube. I would have shut this bitch down so fast. I'd have shut YouTube down fast as fuck. I would have never came back. Knowing my family finna walk out the door behind a fucking app. Yeah, I would have shut this shit off. Always a queen. I see you in the building, love. I'd have shut this bitch down fast as hell, knowing I was finna get ready to lose my little girl, the sight of my little girl, the sight of my wife, the sight, well, your girlfriend, okay, ain't none of y'all niggas married. Side of my girlfriend, anything behind this YouTube, I'd have shut this down because they matter the most. They matter the most. Like, I care what they think. This app just like a little gateway whenever I don't feel like, you know, sitting around the house playing GTA or some shit like that. This is like my safe haven to come and pop my shit and have fun a little bit, right? But let my wife walk in or my girlfriend walk in or my children mother walk in and say, you know what? It's either you can make a choice, either this gonna be the app or us. Bye-bye, YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? Bye-bye, YouTube. See you later. Bye. We already done showed your paperwork. Matter of fact, only thing you gotta do, just go to New Jersey J platform. It's up. So you struck this channel before about it. So I'm not gonna give you that pleasure, that royal treatment to try to strike this one, buddy. You struck the last one behind some shit like that. Go to New Jersey J platform. It's all over his platform. You understand what I'm saying? It's all over New Jersey J show where you sat down beat up on your fucking family. You fucking woman beater. It's all over the net, my nigga. He's a woman beater. The nerve of you to try to talk about Henny and you don't whoop the woman. You whoop the woman into her death. The bitch didn't even want to live no more. You got to be ashamed of yourself. You got to live with some type of guilt to wake up every day to know that a woman died when she was with you. The pressure that you wake up to every fucking day. Nigga, wake up with that pressure every day that you beat a woman. On top of it, you letting niggas on the app violate your mother. And I ain't just talking about jokes. I'm not just talking about pictures. Nigga stood over her grave and copped a squat, nigga. The fluids dropped from his testicles to the ground into her face. The nigga didn't piss down by her feet. He didn't piss, he pissed on her face. Imagine a YouTuber going back and forth with you, y'all fussing, you going back and forth with the nigga, and the nigga just pop on the camera one day and he's standing over your mom shit just like, shh. First the nigga walk up to the joint, He cleaned up the little grave site. He take the little flowers down. You know, he moved a little dirt off of the name. And then he just went to pit. And what kind of son haven't bought his mother a headstone yet? What kind of son walking around the YouTube streets trying to put everybody down, bash everybody, make everybody look bad, but you can't buy a headstone for your mother? Your mother been dead for how many years? And you still haven't bought her a headstone? She been dead for how many years? Is this why you came to YouTube, hoping somebody on the app will give you the money so you can go, you know, donate you some money so you can go buy a headstone for your mother? And I'm trying to figure out what son is gonna walk around and then your mother don't got a headstone. You ain't even buy her the cheap one. You know, the one that's made from clay. You didn't even buy that one. You didn't even try to go out there to make one. You know, buy some cement and do it yourself. But you were running around telling everybody you got a nice ass promotion, you got a brand new crib, and your mother don't even got a headstone. You allow a nigga to piss on your mother's grave. You lost your family to YouTube. One of your bitches dies on you. Nigga, you just having it bad. And then you offer to commit suicide on live. You offered to commit suicide on a live. Then follow up to say suicide is real. Remember that? Can we remember that? The same niggas you in the chat dick sucking and dick riding for, they remember that. They was over in my chat laughing at you one point of time. But now I guess you the cool one because everybody wanted to go against Trace. And I know why everybody wanted to go against me. Because I'm not one of those type of people that was cut from a stupid motherfucking cloth. Like a lot of you dumbass niggas is. A lot of you niggas just pop on the live and listen to anything and just start writing anything in the chat. Me, I don't take anything off of first or face value. Woke up this morning with a dime in my bed. Dime piece, son. Something that you would never, ever, ever in your life. Nigga, you lay in your bed all night and all day and dream about some shit that I lays with it, nigga. You dream about it. I seen a lot of y'all niggas' girlfriends on this app. And let me just be the first one to say, if Trace could help you with a female, I would. But I don't think my females would, you know, for one, they don't want an Enterprise driver. That's a no-no. An Enterprise driver, and then you fat with it, I probably get cussed out for years behind that. I probably lose every bitch that I own, nigga. If I would just tell one to go your way, I think the rest of them will contact each other and be like, this nigga just fell off his bunkers. Ain't no woman running around no app talking about even giving you a date, nigga. What woman gonna want to date you and your titties is bigger than every woman on this app? That nigga got some E-cup titties. No matter what shirt you wear, you look like a woman with no bra on. That's probably why that woman was tired of laying beside you, because every morning she wake over and she look over at your fat ass. You built just like a fucking dyke female. You built just like one of them dykes. She get confused herself, like, what am I sleeping with, a woman or a man? Nigga got E-cup titties. And she just want to know who she's sleeping with. Is this a man or a woman? She confused. She don't know. She lost in the sauce. Then it's that guy in your neighborhood that always compliment him. He pretty smart. He know how to throw up his fingers and twist up his little Twitter fingers and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? He know how to twist them fingers up to talk to her and shit. He tell her every morning she beautiful. Meanwhile, you on the camera sliding back and forth. Mama done got violated. You done lost the bitch in real life. Try to commit suicide on the live. Your whole life sucks. And we get it. Your whole fucking life sucks. You lost your first bitch to death, and you lost your second bitch to YouTube. You lost your mom's respect by letting another nigga piss on your mom's shit. Nigga, you just lose everywhere you go. You just losing. There's not a gain, there's not a win with you. You're just losing. You like all-purpose flour. You getting fried in every situation. Every situation you getting fried, nigga. You like all-purpose flour, nigga. You getting fried in every situation that you come across, nigga. Tears of a clown. I couldn't imagine waking up, losing my family, losing my mom respect and dignity, or losing anything that goes along with that for YouTube. Like I said, the jokes is one thing. People making up a bunch of shit to try to make themselves seem like they own or something is another thing. But when you actually lose the way that you losing hoodies up, A little therapy won't kill you. A little therapy won't kill you. Matter of fact, they probably come back home if you receive just a little bit of help, just a little bit of help, a little bit of help. One shrink a day will keep the crazy house away. One shrink a day will keep all the crazy houses in your town away. You don't got to worry about being in now one of the mental institutions because at one point in time, that's what you was heading to. If anybody would have reported from the YouTube world that you was up here trying to commit suicide, where you think you would be at? It'll be a shame if somebody would have go to the town that you stayed in and pass them a video and show them where you talking about suicide is real. You would be all right if you could just end it all and all this extra ass shit. You do you know they would go to Enterprise and snatch you the fuck up? Then Ohio don't play that shit. All y'all up here looking retarded because y'all try to put a jacket on the man that wasn't really there. And the same niggas that's out here trying to spread that jacket actually got jackets of beating on females, jumping on females, hitting on females, striking a female. Maybe that could be it. And then you open up your show and started dissing. Just like the nothing ass bitch over there. You open up your show and started dissing. I didn't open my show and say nothing about you or the nobody. Yeah, the nab bitch. The nothing ass bitch. She's a nab. You's a nan and she's a nab. You's a nothing ass nigga and she's a nothing ass bitch. Y'all low vibrational. You listen to what a chat tell you. A chat put it in your head and screwing in with your thoughts and all of that extra ass shit. And then y'all started dissing. So when trades respond, y'all don't like the way I respond. Oh well. Only reason why you getting this much light because I actually seen your face. I know what you look like. For anybody else that I bang with on this channel, they're gonna have a face. Oh, K-Town in the building, salute. Shout out to K-Town, my nigga. K-Town in the building, salute. It's good to have some home fronts around. You dig? My mom from the K. Shout out to that. So maybe that will be the reason why you initiated all of this bullshit because you as a nothing ass nigga and she as a nothing ass bitch popped up on y'all live and start talking all that dumb shit and thought nigga was just gonna be scared and be like the rest of the niggas and jump up there. Oh no, you got the wrong idea. You got the wrong impression. No. Oh, wait. It's not what you think. No. That was the problem. Both parties got my number. Both parties could have called my phone and we both could have talked it out, but no, y'all took it upon yourself and come like that. So stand on that shit. Don't switch it up. Stand on that. When I'm ready to make that other move that I was saying, I'll make the other move. I got Eve number 2. I send all the information to Eve when I'm ready. Whenever I'm ready to jump on that wagon, if I jump on that wagon, I send everything over there to her and let her rock her to sleep. To the meantime, we stuck on you right now because you the one that got a domestic violence on your case. You dig? You came up here with all the dick sucking shit. You know what I'm saying? You didn't, even if I let you up on my show, you could have came in on another level. But instead, you want to be on some dick sucking shit and you want to be a comedian. You want to be funny. So let's be funny. You have a domestic violence on your case, as well as she like to sexual predatorize kids with a dildo. So y'all two are the same kind. That's what happened. Get it? Got it? Understood? Cool. Moving along. Like I said, I'm just laying in my king size bed, man, and I just wanna, I just wanna just lay here and play GTA, finna cut my GTA on and absolutely have fun. Am I gonna respond to somebody I can't see? No. Am I gonna respond to you? Yeah, I can respond to you. You pretty much easy work. I seen your face. I know what you look like. You know what I look like. You seen my face. So that's more of a bang that's worth seeing. Anybody that sit on the app and you don't never get a chance to see their face, you don't never get a chance to see what they look like and all that shit right there. Would you spend all your time trying to respond to some shit that they talking about, especially when they popping on their live, giving out all the wrong information, all the wrong shit? So no, I'm not the type of nigga that's gonna get up here and keep going back and forth, 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 back and forth. You got front row VIP seats back there. You good back there, buddy. Ain't nobody gonna bother you back there. You can't get shot out the chat. Well, you can't get shot out the chat anywhere because you got a wrench over here. I'm not an Indian giver. I give all niggas wrenches. I don't give a fuck who you is. Come over here as you will, as you please, and do whatever it is that you like to do. But what I'm telling you is stop running around the streets chasing other niggas when you got these same allegations on your name. But instead of these are allegations, I can't even say they are allegations because you actually got a piece of paper that say you have a #1 domestic violence. I actually got lives where you was talking about ending your life on the live. I got proof where a man pissed on your mom's grave. We got proof that your first girlfriend died and your second girlfriend left you. You're doing bad on this app, brother. The last person that needed to speak was you. I didn't even have a beef with you until I looked at your live and I was like, word? Oh, he really gonna jump on this wagon right here? I even try to send it to your phone. I sent the shit to your phone where you can understand it. I sent you the paperwork before we even got into this situation right now. I sent it to your phone. I opened up my phone, I dialed your number, and I sent you the paperwork so you can understand why Trey's was like, but instead you was like on your bullshit. Instead of keep trying to get up on the show to talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. She not hitting my platform and neither are you. And am I hitting her platform? Fuck no. I will never share that bullshit again. If I didn't got no time for that dry ass content over there. Until y'all niggas start learning how to tell the truth, learning how to come up with a proper roast and a proper bang, until y'all niggas come up showing your face, actually show what you look like, I'll bang with you all day long. Until the meantime, in between time, I act like I don't even see her live. She got a computer. I'm pretty sure she see I don't come to her show no more. But that been going on. But as she can see that, I don't got time for lies. A motherfucker try to destroy my reputation with lies. Motherfucker try to destroy a lot of people's reputation up here with lies. And a lot of y'all mad with me because I came up here and told the truth. But if I would have came up here telling a lie, I'd have been good. I would have been the world's best fucking YouTuber. I'm talking my shit. Today I'm talking with some sense. But just because I disagree with everybody and not want to run around, put out fake ass pedo charges on people, my content is dry. I need to get off of the YouTube app. And I'm one of the 15 motherfuckers y'all singling out to try to get rid of. Why y'all trying to get rid of me? Why y'all trying to get rid of New Jersey J? Why y'all trying to get rid of King Troll? Why y'all trying to get rid of all the fucking real YouTubers that stand behind something? Why is y'all trying to do that? Could this be the work of the fucking devil? Why y'all want us gone so bad? Because when we see y'all up here doing this fake ass shit, we jump up here and not let the audience fall to some fucking victim type shit. What is it? You got to ask yourself, why you so mad with Trays? Why you so mad at motherfucking King Troll? Why you so mad at motherfucking New Jersey J? Why you so mad at YouTubers like that? Truth tellers. Why y'all so mad with the truth tellers? Oh, he old as he. You know what I'm saying? Why? What's up with the truth tellers? Why we can't just come up here and tell the fucking truth? And after we roasting with people, hey, nah, man, that motherfucker didn't do that, man. I was just playing, y'all. Don't even pay that shit no mind. I was just banging on the nigga. I couldn't let the nigga make me look bad up here. What's wrong with saying that? To you niggas that do that type of shit, it ain't no need for you to try to discipline your kids when they come in there and tell you a lie. When your kids follow up lying to you, telling you stories, making up shit, it ain't no need for you to get mad with the child because y'all teaching your kids how to lie on people. You're teaching your kids how to holler out, grape, grape, when they've never been touched in that type of way. You're teaching your kids to call a prison to find out if a woman is working at her job or not. Why you just can't teach your kids how to tell the truth? Maybe this is why a lot of you kids is getting up here lying on you. This is probably why a lot of kids getting up here doing a lot of shit, because as parents, and I'm saying this about myself too, as parents, our job is to make sure we raise our kids right. and teach them the right way of doing things. So when we get up here and we lying on people, we can actually get people killed with the words that we use. Like this nigga, he touched his peoples, he touched on his kids and shit. A motherfucker can shoot this motherfucker in the head. And what would be, I'm curious to know, what would your next show be after you put that jacket on a nigga and he walk out of his house and he get killed? I'm curious to know what happens if you sitting in the house and you've been on the internet all day and the nigga say, oh, you this, you that, you that, you this, and you just violated all kinds of ways, right? Let's just say everybody on YouTube, see, this is a joke, okay? It's jokes. Which is, I don't see nothing funny about that. But these are our jokes, right? What happened if a nigga walk out his house and some shit that a nigga said on YouTube, a nigga just shoot him point blank range in the head? A woman in there cooking this nigga some food or some shit, and she poisoned the nigga because she believed the shit that she hear on the app. Because you got people out there in the world that's like that. They hear that you do these type of things, they're not gonna run back to see whether all this shit is the truth or not. They're just gonna go ahead and handle whatever they got to handle, and then they'll explain this shit later. You got people like that. Some people that's not gonna go ahead and just, you know, what happened? Matter of fact, what happened when your kids grow older and they look and they see the type of person that you really are? You fronting when you ain't on this camera and acting like you the world's best father and all that shit. But when they pop this camera on, they see that you lying on people, you destroying people's reputations, their livelihoods, and all that shit right there. What you think your kids will look at you like? I know me, I would look at my mom some kind of way, my dad some kind of way. Like, damn, you really went that deep where you had to go and try to put fake charges out on people and all. I will be ashamed and embarrassed of my mother. I'll be ashamed and embarrassed of my father. I couldn't imagine embarrassing my moms like that. I couldn't imagine embarrassing my family like that. Just so a bunch of fucking losers who can't even afford to buy a car, because a lot of y'all niggas take the bus and ride to work. Why would I even want to get up? Why would I want to get up here and allow my family to see me go out that bad? Then you got this fat ass Pillsbury boy and my back chat steady keep writing and typing and writing and typing. You're not getting on my show. You have your own show. I'm sorry that you don't get nothing but 5.5 people to watch your show. Okay? So go over there, open your show, and you can talk all the shit that you need to. You talk as long as you need to. Ain't nobody gonna cut you off. Ain't nobody gonna drop you down. Ain't nobody do nothing because that's your show. Can't nobody take you away from something that belongs to you. That's what's going on. Go to your own show. Matter of fact, wait till 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning to another show pop on, and then y'all can go over there and trauma bond together. That's what happened. You can actually go up there early in the morning, sit up there with the faceless, whatever you want to call that, and y'all can trauma bond together. Y'all can trauma bond together. The question you need to ask yourself, why a man at 40, what is you, 40? I think you're 40. Why is a man at the age of 40 years old decide he want to get on a live because his life is that fucked up, right? Selfish niggas. This is what I mean by selfish niggas. A nigga was so selfish on this app. Annette, I see you in the building. Salute, love. Sky Squizzy, I see you. A man so selfish on this app, right? He pops on a live. Once again, where his kids gonna be able to come back and see this shit, right? He pops on the live to talk about ending himself because it was too much pressure in the world for him, right? He blamed his uncle is the reason why he was gonna commit suicide. But really, it was an argument that he had with his people. The man jumping on the live was ready to take himself out. Now you show your kids you are a quitter. Now you're ready to give up. Just you alone, I can do this shit for hours and hours and hours. And I ain't really got to the real shit that you know you're running from. I just start light with you. I'm starting light with you. You light work anyway. You don't get no more than probably what, 12 people in your chat. You're a light work. You're walking around at 41 years old with the big ass Medea glasses on. And what is the symbol on the side of those glasses? A snake. What is the symbol on the side of those big ass Medea glasses you wearing? A snake. So don't come on my show asking me why we got beef. Bitch, you turned your live on and you made it beef because I took up for Henny. Cause I didn't allow y'all to put a fake jacket on that brother. Not to say he didn't have no problems going on with himself, right? It's just to say that a lot of that shit y'all was trying to accuse the nigga of, it wasn't him. Now all y'all making shows talking about, well, we just gonna forget about it. No, we're not gonna forget about it. I'm gonna remind you niggas every chance I can get that y'all did that. Because y'all didn't waste no time getting at him about that. I ain't see not now one of y'all made a live and say, I apologize, bro. We made a mistake. We were listening to the one-eye nigga who actually got DV cases against himself. Or the fat motherfucker in my chat who really got domestic violence cases against him. You know, these niggas got paperwork out there on shows. If you ain't subscribed, go subscribe to my Uncle New Jersey J podcast. Patrol Network. Dirty Sanchez. Also one of my favorite shows. And when the show first began, you'll see the fat nigga with the Medea glasses up there and look down at the charges he's charged with. Just peep the game. Go over there right now to New Jersey J show and look at the pedophiles. I mean, not the pedophiles. I'm sorry. Forgive me, y'all. They're not pedophiles. I take that back. That came out too fast. Go look at the women beaters and the domestic violent masters of the skies. These niggas up here pointing out all the niggas who got domestic violence but they self. Pain was whooping on a woman. Hoodies were whooping on a woman. The main two niggas that's running around here trying to put Henny under the bus. If we gonna put Henny under the bus, then we need to push y'all on the Corpus Mountain. Cause y'all niggas got actual paperwork that say y'all beat up a female. Actual paperwork. That's actual piece of paper that actually say that you struck a woman. That's why a lot of y'all don't mind wanting to come in here and see me bang out with a female, because a lot of y'all niggas like that. Y'all used to seeing niggas jumping on females around the app. Y'all used to a nigga banging out with females on the app because in real life, you niggas was closing their eyeballs closed. You were knocking niggas you were knocking these bitches until their eyes were closing. Them charges ain't never dropped off of y'all records because you still can find the article online. But the same niggas that's slandering the nigga, they still got that shit on their jacket. You get some time, go look up Latin Pain. You get some time, go look at Wax AP. You get some time, go look at Hoodies Up. All women beaters. The wife beater game. There's a few more that fit the category, but they're not worth talking about. Ain't not now one of these niggas gonna get up here and apologize to the nigga for putting slander on his name or none of that shit. But yet want everybody on the app to look at it like, oh, well, you know, we did. No. What y'all did was y'all try to put a man down, y'all try to put a jacket on a nigga. You could have got that nigga killed in real life for that dumbass stunt that y'all pulled. And now you want niggas to shut up and just play along with what you niggas got going on. You want a nigga to shut up, don't say nothing, don't say a word, just stand there and please don't try to take up for him. Please don't try to go over there and say, well, no, this nigga didn't do that. You niggas ready to condemn. You niggas ready to start persecuting and all types of shit. Nigga was guilty before he even had a chance to even prove his innocence. I would hate for you niggas to be the court of law. Because there'll be a lot of people that got hung for no reason at all. There's a lot of people that sat in the electric chair for no reason at all. There's a lot of people pushing life and they didn't even do the crime. Y'all worse than the government. At least the government will give you a trial and a lawyer. Oh, I held BDB as an accountable. I held behind the bar and accountable. That's why I posted everything. That was the accountability right there. When I posted the paperwork, that was accountability. I don't got to get on my show and say who exactly played what and where, what and what. When I posted them paperwork, when I posted that paperwork, that was the accountability right there. Now they got to be held accountable to apologize to that man for even slandering his name. Oh, I told Bar, yeah, you were wrong. I appreciate you for being a journalist. You seen it on his show. I appreciate you for being a journalist and all that, but you're wrong about this. I actually got the paperwork. If I had behind the bar number, I'd have sent behind the bar that paperwork before he even made that live. Yeah, I got on his heels. I told Bar he was wrong about this one. I told Bar you a good journalist. I appreciate the work that you put down. I appreciate everything that you do for the sector because it takes real journalists to get down. You were just trying to cover a story. I get it, but you were wrong about this one. He said he wasn't. He didn't feel like he was wrong about it, so we didn't never get into it. You understand what I'm saying? Behind the bar, my guy. I fuss with behind the bar. But I absolutely told behind the bar what it was. And if I had this number before I would have, because I'm a real friend like that, before I allow you to get up there and do that to yourself, let me just take a look at this right here and read it before you start your show. And then let's see what your outcome be after you read this. If I had bar number, I would have sent it to him. Tommy jaw was broken 3 times in real life. Payne had fractured ribs 3 times. Yeah, well, can't keep running around here. You can't keep running around here thinking motherfuckers won't get a hold of you, my nigga. That's the problem with niggas. Niggas think niggas won't goddamn take it there and fuck one of these niggas up. That's the problem. You understand what I'm saying? That's the fucking problem. Niggas think niggas won't take it there. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas thought niggas won't take it there. You can't run around here putting faulty jackets on niggas and think niggas gonna be cool with that. You can't keep walking around here lying, talking about you a Latin king, and all the Latin kings is in New York trying to find your matata, whatever y'all call that shit. They on your onion, nigga. They on your toto. You know what I'm saying? They on they on your heels, nigga. But then what you expect from a nigga who didn't show up to his own grandmother's funeral? What do you expect from a nigga like him that didn't even show up to his own grandmother's funeral? Texas is your only safe haven. New York is not. A lot of these niggas can't even return to their home. Can't return home. Imagine that. You on the app, you popping mad shit about a nigga. You saying all of this, you saying all of that. But in all reality, you can't never go back home again. You know what I'm saying? You can't go home no more. Nobody don't even want you home. Then you got all these niggas jumping up there trying to cover up and save you. You understand what I'm saying? You got all these niggas that's jumping up here on this app trying to save you. Save you. You got the Jess chick. You got all these talking about you finna bring up all your Rico squad people and all that shit. What can they say? You lied, nigga. She can't get up there and save you. You lied, nigga. You lied. You lied on the man because you couldn't beat him in reality. You seen how fast he was growing. So the best thing for you to do to tear a man down is lie on him. That's the best thing you could have did is lie on a nigga. No truth telling. None of y'all don't get up here doing no truth telling. You don't find the real accurate receipts to nothing. You're popping up with a bunch of shit that don't even go with the person that you're talking about. Like child support in New Jersey, that was crazy. Like, none of this shit y'all talk about is real. And you think I'm finna get up here and waste my life talking about somebody that ain't even real? The motherfucker's scared to even look at themselves. More or less, let other people look at you. Y'all scared to even look at yourself. Like, you can't even go back and look at yourself on a replay. Your face ain't never been seen on the app. But y'all up here every day lying on niggas, put fake jackets on niggas, doing everything to try to sabotage the nigga credits on this app because you failed as a YouTuber. Let me say that again. You get up here to try to sabotage people because your YouTube career didn't cut out for you. You wasn't cut out for the job. A lot of y'all are popular for lying on people. A lot of y'all came in the game slandering people. A lot of y'all ain't never been seen, but got so much to say about a person. Where I come from, a person that hide behind a fucking block wall is a coward. A man that run from a fight is a coward. Y'all more than able proved yourself to be cowards. And you think I'm finna run a $1 million live show trying to prove how much of a coward you is when people already know y'all cowards, but they just want to see, can you come up with the same receipts that been out there for 2-3 years now? All y'all niggas is cowards. Like I said, I don't deal with cowards. And if you faceless, not giving you my time. If you're a faceless, you don't have a face that go with all that banging that you're doing, you don't have to worry about me making my show about you. The second you pop on that camera, I'll pop up on your show. We'll bang out for 30 hours. Till then, you can say what you feel. You can do what you like. Thumbnail don't lie, and neither do my timeline. Kiddo straight. Worth way more money than you. That's my child alone. My child got more money than you. To these niggas, she ain't never had to worry about it. A nigga like me coming in drunk, beating on them, jumping all on them, none of that. I said one time, hey, baby, go over there and do what your mama told you to go do. I ain't got to lay a hand on them. I don't have to lay a hand on my child. I don't have to beat her. I don't have to drag her. I don't have to kick after her, scream at her, none of that. She go to school every day with a fresh pair of cleats on her feet. My Jersey baby. That's my Jersey baby right there. That's my Jersey baby. But there's no child support in Jersey. Unlike your baby daddy or whoever you got your kids by, if you got any kids, I don't think you got any kids. There's no child support for that kid. You know why there ain't no child support for that kid? It's mapped down to a 0. You know why it's not? You can't go find a documentation to say Jersey? I'll let you continue to do your research and your little Twitter fingers and shit at your little fake ass social service jobs and shit like that. I'll let you finish typing that up. Because if you worked at a social service, then you should know where my child support is at. That's going to show y'all this bitch don't really work for no social service. Don't listen to that shit. I learned one thing about these New York, a lot of these New York females, they like to lie bad. They got state jobs, they're community activists, they this, they that, and they all lie bad. There's only a very few New York chicks I met that actually tells the truth. The rest of y'all lie bad. And whatever social worker gave you that information, smack the shit out of her. Because she sent you on a humbug. You gonna get up here and spread news, spread the right news. Don't get up here spreading that faltitious shit. Spread some authentic shit. Some shit that got some value to it. Some shit that can actually make it sound like you banging on something. I have no child support in New Jersey. Well, that was fucking funny as hell. I don't have no child support in New Jersey. I never had a case in New Jersey. Google my name. Y'all got my name. If I had child support in Jersey, then that should be a court case where I went to court in Jersey for child support. Google my name. That's all you think you got to do. Google my name. That's it. Yeah, she spread the slander. Pretty fucking much. I ain't never had no case in Jersey. No, what she got confused and she tried to use as the bank. I said, my baby mama from Jersey. I have a Jersey baby mama. And she heard me say that last year on my show. So she trying to use that as I have child support in Jersey. No. Yeah, my baby mama from Paterson, New Jersey, but I don't have child support in Jersey. You know why? Because it's paid up to a what? Sippity. That's why I can walk around and I ain't got to look over my shoulders or none of that. A faceless troll that can't be taken seriously. 100% correct. So you gotta do, just Google my name. Everybody on the app know my name. Just Google my name and see if I got any child support in Jersey. Which is, you can't get that information unless you were a social worker or some shit like that. But just in case, I did have a court case down here, so you could Google that. Yeah. Now that you know that, Let's see what other lies can you conjure up. Let's see what other shit that you can lay out for everybody can be on some shit like, oh, she's telling the truth. She's telling a true lie. That's what she was telling. That's the truth she telling, a true lie. And all you dummies ran for that shit. Oh, he don't pay his child support. Oh my God. Wait. Hold up. Wait. See, we knew he was like that. But I got multiple pictures where I got my daughter in my hand. I'm always taking pictures of my daughter. My daughter always in my care. You know what I'm saying? But it's niggas like this. They can open up that camera. Well, they ain't open up the camera, but they can open up a show and lie. And you niggas will go to, hi, we here. My baby mama will beat the fucking shit out of her. Like facts. Some people just need to learn how to start staying in their lane and start worrying about their own situation. I'm close as hell to getting to that. But that's here and there. Close. So good luck finding that Jersey paper that I'm on and tell her to provide the proof. With that being said, appreciate everybody being in the building. Salute. Hit that like, comment, share, subscribe, and let them know that their favorite cousin was alive. Yep.